Hey everybody, this is Jim Reviewer. Today we're going to do a quick comparison of the Rep Fitness PR1000 Power Rack versus the Rep Fitness PR1100 Power Rack. We'll start off with really the biggest differences in my opinion between the two. And outside of price, they're pretty similar. The PR1100 is coming in around $380 and the PR1000 just around $400. So for $20 more, let's see what you get. The PR1100 Power Rack, in my opinion, is the inferior rack, meaning the less good option. Now, why do I say that? From a first glance, it almost looks like this rack has more options because it has up here this this multi-grip pull-up bar, which is a good thing for a lot of people, but it comes at a cost, and the cost is in the value you get from the rack. Now, real quick, if we look at the PR1000 rack, it has just a straight bar. This is a skinny bar. I've actually had this rack personally. So it gives you a skinny bar or a regular diameter bar, and in the back it gives you a fat grip pull-up bar. So you have two pull-up bar options, whereas here you have technically one pull-up bar with a lot of different options. Now, why is the PR1100 the inferior option? Okay, let's take a look. Now, this is the big thing, hole spacing. Some of you guys on phones and tablets, you might not be able to see this, so I'll read it. The hole spacing on this rack is 3 inches. What that means is between each of these holes, there's a 3-inch gap. Okay, from point to point, 3 inches. Whereas the PR1000 rack, let's see. Interesting, they don't have product details. Interesting. That's kind of funny how on the website they have different setups. I guess they updated the website, or the website, it says up here the site is undergoing maintenance, so maybe they're updating it for better user experience. But the PR1100 has product dimensions. The PR1000 doesn't have a product dimension section yet. So the real difference is that the PR1000 rack has 2-inch on-point hole spacing. Now, that sounds like, okay, what's the big deal between 1 inch? Well, the big deal is that means between every slot or every hole, you have 2 inches. And on the other rack, where you have 3 inches, that means that you have really a lot more, or on the PR1100, it means you have a lot less options. Okay, let's say you're squatting, and you find that your J cup is just a little too high, and you want to lower it. Well, that means you now have to lower it 3 full inches. So from here, 3 full inches down. Whereas in this one, on the PR1000 rack, you get to drop the J cup 2 inches. Let's say you want to switch it on a squat and you need to change the height. Well, now you get to adjust in 2-inch increments, which is a lot more ideal. And that's kind of the standard on most of the nicer racks nowadays. The Rogue Fitness Monster series, the Rep PR5000 series, and so on. Sorinex, everyone's doing 2-inch hole spacing. There are Westside hole spacing, which is technically 1-inch hole spacing. But as far as I understand, there aren't many options out there where you can get a 3x3 rack. Now, that being said, this is a 2x2 rack, meaning the tubing here, the uprights, are 2x2. Meaning 2 inches by 2 inches. And in my opinion, in my personal opinion, I'd stay clear of this rack. I'm not a big fan of the 3-inch hole spacing. For 20 more bucks, you get a much better rack in my opinion. And not only that, yeah, you get 2 pull-up bars. That's nice. Here, okay, you get the, I don't think this is an upgrade if you're trading it off for the hole spacing, because the whole reason you're buying a power rack is so you can use it for all kinds of things. And having that extra hole spacing, or that extra the ability to change incrementally, is huge. And so for that reason, I think the extra $20, not including shipping and so on, it's free shipping. Awesome, right? Rep changed that a while ago. Beautiful. So really, the extra $20. I mean, PR 1000 all the way. I really wouldn't buy. I'd stay clear of the PR 1100. I've personally had the PR 1000. And yeah, it's an excellent rack for what it is. And that's why I'd recommend it. Thanks, guys. We kept this one kind of short. Let me know if you like this kind of video, and we'll catch you later. If you liked it, feel free to like the video. It really helps out. And subscribe for more. Out.